యా ఫైనల్గా అభిషేకం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత హరీష్ కీర్తన్ కంటిన్యూనా?
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna. Krishna
Keep this side. Come on, get up. Get up, friends.
Put in front row, Prabhu. Put in the front. Front. No, Praveen Prabhu. आगे.
Happy Gaura Purnima to everybody. Hare Krishna. Mataji, Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. Am I audible to the back? Yeah? Hare Krishna. This is a beautiful bhajan written by Sarvo Bhattacharya, who is Brahaspati himself. Brahaspati has appeared in this age of Kali to glorify Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And this bhajan, it's all the qualities of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu that are being mentioned. So I request everybody to sing enthusiastically as a prayer to Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, so he hears all of us and delivers all of us. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Nava Gauravaram, Nava Pushpa, Nava Bhavatam, Nava Lasyaparam. Everyone. Arunam Nayanam Karanam Vasan श्री गौरांग महाप्रभु की, श्री नित्यानंद प्रभु की और पूर्णिमा महामहोत्सव की साई और हरि प्रेमानंदे।
Okay. Stop. The freak I'm in. They're just hiding. Hiding.
Can everybody settle down? ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदामह्यं ददामि स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Let's together read the mantras. Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashakayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Namah Pankajanaಭaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajandre Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namah Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Go Brahmanayitaya Cha Jagatpitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauramani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshakarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Kum karoti vachalam pangam rangaye Prakatamam Mande Shri Guru Vinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwar Om Pavitro Pavitro Va Sarvavastham Gatopi Va Yat Smaret Pundari Kaksha Sabhyabhyantaram Suchi Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. So happy Gaur Purnima to everyone. Can you all listen to my voice right to the back? Yes, very well. So today is Gaura Purnima, a very merciful day. Srila Prabhupada installed Gaur Purnima, the deities of Gaur Nitai in Atlanta. And when he installed that, it's explained, devotees there, he was saying that he was crying. He was crying because it was the love of the Acharya that he was able to give Gaur Nitai to all of us in Atlanta. And Prabhupada said that the most munificent and the most, Audharya, the most forgiving incarnation of Supreme Lord, the most merciful. Just turn it a little, that side of the place. Yeah. Hare Krishna. The most forgiving. That doesn't mean we have a license to commit offenses and they say that Mahaprabhu, you are there to forgive. We are not in that religion where they say, commit your sins, go every Sunday morning, tell your sins and they are removed. That's not even the right way to do or practice in religion. Right? Point is, when we unknowingly commit offenses or when we have too many conditionings, the Supreme Lord forgives us. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Patita Pavana, not Kapata Pavana. If people want to cheat, Gauranga Mahaprabhu doesn't help them. Even during his time, in his Leelas also, devotees who were sincere, who were struggling, Gauranga Mahaprabhu helped. But when people were having a cheating propensity, he never helped. Right? So Gauranga Mahaprabhu sees what is that we all of us have, even little devotion, he will see that. Right? Like other day, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu was saying that Krishna Googles into our heart. Right? It's a beautiful statement. Krishna Googles into our heart and says, is there anything positive in this fellow? Or in this Mataji or in this Prabhu? Anything? Do they have even some devotion? They can have anarthas. What to do? Anarthas are coming life after life after life. But do they have any intention to correct them? Right? Do they have any service attitude at all? Or do they want to prove, their ego? Do they want to prove their ego even in the name of devotion? Even in the name of devotion, do you want to prove your ego that I am the best or he is the worst? Right? When Gauranga Mahaprabhu sees that quality, he doesn't like it. He is okay to help a struggling devotee, but not to make any devotee suffer. Right? We are here to help each other. That's the only point. If Prabhupada would have thought of not helping us selflessly, would we be sitting here claiming what we are claiming? Even that little that we have, can we prove that, I am worth it, I think I will understand this? We are heavily unqualified lot of Kali Yuga, where Prabhupada made us qualified. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance itself is a great benediction that he makes the whole world qualified to receive Krishna Prema. To receive Krishna Prema is not possible even to the Devatas. Recently I was reading this prayers of Lord Brahma to Lord Narayan. And in that, Lord Brahma is saying that even the Devatas cannot access Krishna Prema. Devatas also cannot access. They don't have an access. Devatas are the people, are the great individuals, living entities. They are not Ishvara Tattva, they are Jiva Tattva only. They just want to serve, but at the same time they also want to enjoy. See, when you want to enjoy, when you only want to enjoy, then you take birth in this material world and you go through your enjoyments and sufferings also. Right? And when you want to serve, you are pure devotees. You really only serve. But when you have this little, awkward situation where you are very capable of serving, you have a lot of talent to serve, and you have a good intention to serve, but you also have material hankerings. Then you get a designation of Indra. Then sometimes you get a designation of Brahma. Then you become Varuna, Agni. All these, they are devatas. They have a lot of facilities. But even those devatas are looking at devotees, and they are really hankering. Can I get that pure devotion? We right now in this satsang or in this material world right now are very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. Why? Because Prabhupada has introduced the most simple way to go back home, back to Godhead. Most simple way. What we have to do? What is the process? Pray to Krishna, chant his names, discuss his glories. That's all. Krishna Bhajan, Krishna Nam, Krishna Seva. That's all. We do these three things. What cannot be achieved by greatest of the rishis or greatest of the siddhis in the previous ages can be easily achieved by all of us. And all the things that are not necessary are impediments in our devotional life will be removed automatically. Right? Just by chanting Hare Krishna sincerely. Sincerity is the greatest power on the planet. There cannot be anything that can, that can stop us if we are sincere. How many agree with this? Just being sincere. Whatever I am doing, am I doing it sincerely? And if you display that sincerity in front of the Supreme Lord, He will do everything to take you back. But if we are lazy, if we are not sincere, and we are by nature compromising, then even Krishna cannot help much. But even for that people, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is helpful. That is the greatness of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Even a lazy devotee is brought to Krishna consciousness. Right? So today is the appearance day of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and Gauranga Mahaprabhu has given 8 prayers. Can everybody come like 2 feet ahead? Yeah. Just come inside and fill the place. Yeah. Mataji's, everybody, just 2 feet. Try to come if you have space. Because there will be some more who are coming late and they'll have to sit outside. And they can't see the screen. Yeah, Nirupa Mataji can come to the front. There is space. Hare Krishna. Yeah. You can feel. Mahesh Prabhu, can you come this side? So Mataji can come till here also. Yeah? Oh, you are here. I thought you were there. Yeah. Let's sing these prayers, the 8 prayers that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to Raghunath Das Goswami. And these prayers were finally sent to Vrindavan to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Right? These 8 prayers constitute the entire verses of Bhagavad Gita. In fact, all the Vedas, the purpose of the Vedas can be understood if you understand these 8 prayers. Right? Cheto darpanamarjanam bhava mahadvavagni nirvapanam Shreyakaiva chandrakavataranam vidyavadhutinam Anandamudhivartanam pratipadam purnamritasvadanam Sarvatmastapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam namakari bahurani ja sarva shakti Tadratipa niyamita smarane matala Etadrishi tava kripa bhagavan mamapi Durdaivam nidrisham nihajananavaraha Trinadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna Amananiya manadena kirtaniya sadhari Nadanam nadanam nasundarim kavitam va jagatisha kamare Mama janmani bhavatad bhaktiramaritaki vahi Ainanda tanuja kinkaram patitamam vishamena bhavam buddha Kripaya davapada pankajasta dhuli sadarsham vichindaya Nayanam kaladashrudharaya vadanam gadgadardhaya gira Ulagarnitam bhagavatavam grahane bhavishyati Yugaitam nivishena chakshusha pravashaitam Sunyaitam jagat sarvam govindam viramedame Aslishya padaratam vinastu mahadarshanam narmahatam karotu va Yatha tata bhavindato lampato matra
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
We'll read the translation of this. I want all of you to focus as much as you can without any distractions. The meaning of these 8 verses. Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years together. Thus the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death, is extinguished. This Sankirtan movement is a prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it helps to have a taste of the full nectar for which we are always anxious. So, Saransh of this paragraph is we are all burning in material fire. Birth, death, desire, fulfillment. This has to be stopped. And that can only happen by Sankirtana. Right? Sankirtana. This is a benediction. And we are all actually in need of this. But some of us are still thinking whether it will work or not. That is exactly is told in the next verse. Oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction upon the living beings. And therefore, you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna, Govinda, etc. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. And there is no hard and fast rule for chanting these holy names. Oh my Lord, you have kindly made, you have so kindly made approach to you easy by your holy names, but unfortunate as I am, I have no attraction for them. How many here don't have attraction for holy names? Still struggling to get that attraction. How many keep the chanting bag tightly down after 16 rounds? Right? How many with lot of energy lift the first round chanting bag? Right? Huh? So you want to lift that. See, first thing you get up in the morning, Sola Mala Karna. Right? You're not struggling. Mahaprabhu is saying, this is the conditioned soul situation. Don't worry. That is the reason he has not kept any rules and regulations. Just chant. If this also you cannot do, I don't know how can Krishna create a further deteriorated yuga than Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is like the lowest platform. So this one? Yeah. Can somebody, Prabhuji, you don't need to focus on that. Just focus on this.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep it here and yeah. You can pull the extension cord if it's too much, pulling the right cord. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Third verse, I want everybody to chant together. Let's all read together because it's one of the most important verses. Let's start. One can chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind,
Thinking himself lower than a straw in the street, more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of faultless speech, and ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Trinadapi Surinchena, Tarorapi Saishna, Amananiyama. This is the most difficult thing to do. Among all of this, what is the most difficult thing to do? Among those 4 lines?
More tolerant than tree.
Trying to be humble is okay. I think sometimes we can try to be humble. Right? And second one, what is that? Being tolerant also is okay. Get married, you automatically will get that. Don't have to do any extra effort. Right? Offering respect to others also is okay. Good morning, sir. Not expecting respect in return. Jump. Offering? Good. keep it inside and close. Okay. Not expecting respect in return. Very difficult. If somebody comes to you and doesn't say namaste, somebody comes into your house and doesn't acknowledge that it is your house, right? Somebody is not even looking at you. Okay, Prabhuji is not looking at me today. Am I not important? Did I not give the donation? Right? So many expectations. I did this, I did that. Still nobody is respecting me. I finished Bhakti Shastri also. Still no respect. After Bhakti Shastri also no respect. Why did you do that Bhakti Shastri? The sloka recitation, such a problem it was. Huh? Why am I not getting respected? I do such a great kirtan. Right? I do such a great kirtan that ants go in the front and they die. Hearing my kirtan. Houseflies go fly and fall down. Hearing my kirtan because they're in ecstasy. Still nobody is respecting me. So not expecting respect is a very, very difficult thing in this culture. But a person who is humble, who is tolerant, who offers respect to everyone and does not respect any respect in return, when he chants Krishna's names, Krishna himself comes and dances. Where does he dance? On his tongue. He dances on his tongue. Right? Fourth text. O Almighty Lord. Now, this one, it's a choice whether you want to read it or not. Because if you're going to read it, it is going to happen. Right? So it's your desire, whether you want to read it or just see. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor I have any desire to enjoy beautiful women, neither do I want any number of followers of mine. What I want only is that I may have your causeless devotional service in my life, birth after birth. Sajendra? बेटा हमारे डब्बुल वाला नड़ते मारते इसके बाद अगर प्रॉपर्टी में डिस्प्यूट में गया पैसा नहीं आ रहा है अभी रोने का नहीं you ask and he's going to benefit that right April appraisal coming yeah so don't sit there and what are you supposed to tell your manager na janam I don't expect anything right text number 5 this is the consciousness of a pure devotee where he wants to be situated. Let's all read together. O Sarvana Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servitor, and although I am so, somehow or other have fallen in the ocean of birth and death. Please, therefore, pick me up from this ocean of death and fix me as one of the atoms of your lotus feet. Just make me an atom at your lotus feet. That's all I desire. I don't want to be a gopi. I don't want to be a gopa. I don't even want to be a cow or a tree in Vrindavan. What I want to be? I want to be a morsel of dust at your lotus feet. How many would desire this? This is the purest form. This is the purest devotion. Where you're not expecting anything from Krishna also. Just leave me there. I just want to be there. Right? Want to be touched by your lotus feet. Next. O my Lord, when shall my eyes be decorated with tears of love, flowing constantly while I chant your holy name? When will my words be choked up when uttering the holy name? And when will all the holes of hair on my body have eruptions by the recitation of your name? When will that day come? When will that day come when I start chanting? People will be scared to come to me. People will feel uncomfortable to come to me. People will not want to come and disturb me. You know why people come and disturb you when you're chanting? Because you deserve to be disturbed. They can see it. This fellow is just chanting for the sake of it. Don't complain if somebody is coming and disturbing because you're not sincere. When you're sincerely chanting, nobody will come near you. I have seen some devotees. When they are chanting, you don't feel like going near to them. Has anybody seen such devotees? In your life, have you seen? I have seen. when they take the Japamala, when they're chanting, it's not like they look serious or they try to say it loud or they try to do, they don't do anything, they just chant. And when they are chanting, they are so much absorbed in the holy name that you don't want to go and disturb them. You don't want to go and disturb them. I have seen some sannyasi Maharajas doing it in ISKCON. And every time I go to any dham, I want to go and see them, sit near them, and try to understand how to fix your mind on Krishna. Once I had seen His Holiness Sachinandan Swami Maharaj, how he chants. He chants as if he is talking to Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
In every prayer there is surrender, service, everything. He has invested everything in that prayer. Right? And he enjoys his chanting. Once he was telling in Japa retreat that I enjoy my chanting. Krishna enjoys my chanting. I want to chant more and more. I don't want to stop chanting. That is chanting. Right? That is chanting. Can we reach that? Yes, we can. Provided we don't do one thing. What is that one thing? Offenses of bringing down any devotee. Offenses of ridiculing any devotee. Offenses of finding faults in a devotee. Right? Why are we in this material world and what we are supposed to be trained, Professor Martinez? What are we supposed to be trained here? To serve. We are not to be served. We are here to serve. If you are getting an opportunity to serve, serve. If you know how to play kartal, don't keep it in your pocket. Play. Understand? That's a service. If you know how to play mridanga, don't keep that mridanga in the house. Play. If you know how to play harmonium, play. Use your talent to serve, not to stop it. For any reason, because you have to deliver yourself. This life is to deliver others or deliver you. You. First you have to deliver yourself, then you deliver others. Right? Delivering others is something Krishna does. When you are sincere, he will send people to your house to deliver. Don't worry. He will send people to your house that you help this person now. But first you have to deliver yourself. You have to become sincere to yourself. Are you all following what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. That's very, very important. Right? So this Krishnashtakam prayers, here, he's saying, when will I get that consciousness? That when I chant your name, I feel like surrendering myself to you. I feel like surrendering myself to you when I chant your name. Next. Oh Govinda,
feeling your separation, I am considering a moment 12 years or more, and tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain. I am feeling with the absence of you.
Right? Without you, there is no happiness. Has anyone felt like that for anybody in life? तुम्हारे बिना कोई खुशी नहीं. Felt like that? Huh? Yes or no? बोल दो यार. तेरे बिना जिंदगी में कोई शिकवा तो नहीं. All the Kishore Kumar songs. Why are Kishore Kumar songs so famous? Why are Mohammad Rafi songs so famous?
Feeling of separation.
Feeling of hankering. Yeah, I tell you what something. No, those feelings that you had, those feelings that you had towards that person, whether it's your girlfriend or boyfriend or wife or husband, the feeling was not wrong. The feeling was genuine. Only problem is it was targeted on a wrong person. That is the only thing. See, that feeling when it becomes towards Krishna, that is bhakti, Baba. That's all it is, right? A road Romeo fellow, you see him on the road anytime, he's all the time looking, when will she come on the balcony? When will she? Same thing. You go to Mayapur, when will the curtain open? When the curtain open? When will I see Radha Madhav? Same tendency. Feeling is same. Just the target is different. Right? The beauty of loving God is never tired of your love, and God reciprocates all the time. Somebody else you might do a lot of things, but you may not get the reciprocation. But Krishna always reciprocates. Immediately he'll reciprocate. You will feel it. You will experience it. But we have too many sense desires, that is the reason we get deviated. Now, text number 8. This is the conclusion of surrender, the highest form of surrender. Let's read together.
I do not know anyone except Krishna as my Lord, and he shall always remain as such. Even if he handles me roughly by his embrace,
Or
he will make me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, and he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
This is the most powerful prayer of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He just ends saying, when we love God, when we really love God, we shouldn't expect anything from Krishna. You are here to serve him, that's all. See, if you love somebody, that's okay. If you hate somebody, that's okay. But if you ignore somebody, that's the most difficult thing. Being ignored is the most difficult thing. You can't take it. You just can't take it. For example, Sati Mata, Parvati Devi, she went to her father's house, even though her husband told, don't go. Don't go. I'm advising you, don't go. He knew what is Daksha Pradapati's situation, he knew that. He said, don't go. But she went. She went, and the most difficult thing for her to accept was if Dakshapada Prajapati, her own father, would have shouted at her saying, why did you marry that Lord Shiva? It would have been easy. Or he would have said, okay, nice, please come and sit. It would have been easy. You know what he did? He ignored her. And that was too much for her to take. It was the biggest insult that you can do to anybody. Ignore that person. And she felt that ignorance is actually for his anger towards Lord Shiva, who is a Parama Vaishnava. And when a Vaishnava is insulted, you only have 3 choices. Scriptures explain. You kill that person who insulted, or you kill yourself because this body is not good anymore, that you carry that consciousness, or you get out of that place. Just leave that place. You can't sit in that place. When somebody is blaspheming a Vaishnava, just leave that place. Parvati Ma chose the second option. She killed herself. She said, this body that has heard the insult of my beloved husband cannot deserve even my own husband. I don't want this body. She simply abased herself. Right? So ignoring is the most powerful, thing. We should never do that. Rojan Mata never ignore anybody. Punish. If you want to punish, you punish, but don't ignore. Because you will get it back in life. If you ignore somebody, you will get it back. Don't even dare to do that. I'm telling you, it's very painful. But Krishna would never ignore us. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, even if you ignore me, you are my beloved Lord. Even if you hug me, like he says, even if you embrace me roughly, or basically difficulties in life. We all get difficulties in life, don't we? We get happiness, we get difficulties. When you get difficulties also, be grateful. Don't leave that God. Don't try to find another Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday God. Surrender to Krishna. Say, Krishna, you do whatever you want to do. I am yours. Use me whichever way you want to. Can you remember a very one devotee who led a life like that?
Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad Maharaj. Right? He was just continuing his tapasya, going through all the risks, saying that Krishna, you appear or not, I am your sold out servant. Anybody else?
Hanumanji.
I am surrendered to you. Whichever you want to use, you want to use me, use me. I am all yours. And A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the Acharya who established ISKCON, he gave his life. Krishna, use me. I don't have a good accent. I don't have any Vedic knowledge. These are his prayers. If Bhaktivedanta Swami is saying that he doesn't have bhakti, if Bhaktivedanta Swami is saying he doesn't know Vedas, right? And Bhaktivedanta Swami is saying that I don't deserve. And Bhaktivedanta Swami is saying that make me dance. What are we? What am I? Huh? I deserve some honor here. I deserve some recognition here for whatever little. What are we in front of Bhaktivedanta Swami? Our Acharya is saying, I don't have love for you, Krishna. Please make me dance. Use me, use me, use me. Probably, and Mataji, after this Gaura Purnima, one takeaway for you. Just keep telling in your heart, Krishna, use me. Use me, Krishna, in your service. That's all. If you die with this prayer, your last breath, use me. Use me. Whichever way you want to use me. That prayer is most pleasing to Krishna. Because you know what is Krishna's prayer for us? For Krishna's direction for us? Use me. We are using Krishna. I don't know how many of you realize Mahesh, Devesh, please. Parth, Bala. These are all nice names, right? So, Srikta, anybody else's name I should repeat? So, use me, right? Now we are going to spend a little bit of time understanding the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. These are his 8 prayers. Everybody can learn these prayers, right? Please endeavor to learn these prayers and recite these prayers. If you recite these prayers every day, you are reciting the entire Vedas. You are reciting everything that Vedavyas has given. Believe me. Even if you don't know Bhagavad Gita, by reciting these prayers, you already recited Bhagavad Gita. By reciting these prayers, you have recited all the names of Krishna. By reciting these prayers, you have understood the conclusion of Vedas. Conclusion of Vedas. Veda is the survey. You have understood that conclusion. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared, and there are 3 internal reasons and 3 external reasons. What are the external reasons that you know, or internal reasons that you know why he has appeared? Anybody? Lift your hand and you can tell. Yes. Advaita Acharya's prayer. Yeah. So no, that was the reason he chose to appear. Yeah, one of the yes. Sorry. That's an external reason also. Yes. To deliver the people of Kali Yuga, yes. Especially Gachibowli, Tellapur, Narakramuda and Kajagowda. Especially.
He himself wanted to taste the bhakti.
He himself wanted to taste bhakti. Wow, very nice. Any other?
You want to enjoy the mood of Radha.
He wants to understand the mood of Radharani. Yes. Yes. Any other? He wants to teach how a devotee should be. Yes. Very important point. Yes.
To make remember us like the Krishna is there and you want to chant the holy names.
Yes. To remind us that Krishna is there and chanting the holy names is a process. Yes. So, yeah. To reclaim all the fallen souls. So, establish the Yuga Dharma. Nobody told this. But anyway, I think you indirectly told this. To establish the Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga, of chanting the holy names. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
He came to establish this. But this is external reason. A lot of people say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu established the holy names, the Harinam chanting, but this is a byproduct. This is a byproduct of what happened. To teach everyone the process of devotion. To teach everyone the process of devotion. How to perform devotion. What is the mood of devotion? Just now in Sishtastakam prayers they explained, right? What is the mood of devotion and how to perform devotion? What is the consciousness? Right? To give access to Madhurya Rasa to his devotees. Nobody gave access to Madhurya Rasa. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and gave it. Loving conjugal love. conjugal love, like where you become a lover to the Supreme Lord. Many avatars came, they gave access to Dasya Rasa, Sakya Rasa to a certain extent. But nobody gave access to Madhurya Rasa. Mahaprabhu came and gave access to that also. Right? There are 5 rasas: Shanta Rasa, Dasya Rasa,
Sakya Rasa,
Sakya Rasa, Vatsalya Rasa,
Madhurya Rasa.
Madhurya Rasa came into picture only when Mahaprabhu came. Right? Now what are the internal reasons? Internal reasons, please everybody understand, this is very, very important. Right? This is the mood of Mahaprabhu. These 3 internal reasons. Number 1, he wanted to relish the position of Srimati Radharani. Radharani has a position in this whole creation. Radharani and he are inseparable. Radha Krishna nahi anya. They are one soul in 2 bodies. One soul. Can you marry soul to soul inside the soul? Do you need to marry soul to soul inside the soul? Meaningless, right? Some people ask the question, Radharani didn't marry Krishna. Oh, it was extramarital affair. Huh? Some people speak like that, loose tongue. They don't know. Nobody explains them. Even if they want, they cannot, and they don't need to be married because they are one soul. Radha and Krishna both are God. Who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Radha or Krishna? Both. Both together, they are one. Right? So, but again, they are one, but they are separated. Why? They are relishing each other's love. Krishna is a creator. Aham sarvasva prabho matta sarvam pravate nitimatva bhajante mam buddha bhava samandita. Everything comes out of me. Spiritual world, material world, everything comes out of me. Even love comes out of me. Even the emotion of love comes out of me. When Krishna's whole love, Krishna's loving potency, the source of love itself becomes a person, that is Radharani. The love itself becomes a person, that is Radharani. So without Radha, he cannot exist. Krishna experiences all the love only through Radharani. Even what we make for Krishna in terms of prasadam doesn't go as your offered prasadam. Ultimately, it goes through Radharani. You understood? None of us can access Krishna's love. Only Radharani can access. And we can only have access to Radharani's servants. Servant of the servant of the servant. Gopi Padakamalaya Dasa 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 Dasa. There you offer. Right? You want to offer something to Krishna? Offer it to the Das, 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 Das. And they will take it and they will give it to upside up. They will finally go to Radharani. Radharani will give it to Krishna, then Radharani will accept. Then Krishna will accept. Krishna will not accept anything if Radharani is not giving. This understand very clearly. So who is more powerful here? Radharani or Krishna? Radharani. And we are all begging for the mercy of who?
Radharani.
Radharani. Once, after some years ago, we went to Vrindavan Yatra. That time Gaura Prabhu was giving a class in Barsana. We all were sitting, and he beautifully told that the maximum marks, to pass is 35. Right? Maximum marks to pass is minimum. Actually, it's the maximum that we can get also. Caliber, when it comes to the path of bhakti. Right? So somebody gets 2 marks. Somebody gets 2 marks, 2 out of 100. And somebody gets, and after 1 year he gets 4 marks. And Krishna starts celebrating. This fellow got 2 more marks. He is not worried. Where will the 31 come from? Because that will never come to us, don't worry. No matter what chanting we do, no matter what service we do, maximum we might reach is 9.5. Double digit nahi aayega. Forget about it. So after serving our whole life, we get 9.5, that's a great thing. Now the remaining 31.5, no, what is it?
21.5.
20.5.
25.5. 25.5.
So many maths problems. The remaining 25.5 is given by whom? Radharani. She look at this fellow struggling. she'll keep looking at Krishna. Kuch karo na, kuch karo na. Krishna will be like, I know that fellow. I know that fellow. You don't recommend him. I know this fellow. He works in Infosys. I know. I know what is in his heart also. I am sitting inside. I know everything about this fellow. Can we cheat Krishna? Huh? We can come here, Dandavat karke, Krishna, Krishna, Namo Vishnu, Krishna, Krishna knows everything. How can you cheat him? Right? Whatever natak you are doing in front of Krishna, you can't do the natak. Now look at Radharani. Radharani also knows what you are doing. But she will go and tell Krishna, Krishna, can you see that sincere soul? Krishna is like, which soul? Radharani is like, that soul. Krishna is like, that soul? Radharani is like, that soul. Okay, bring that soul inside. Right? Let that soul come. So that 20.5, or for that matter, 34.5 is given by the Radharani. Otherwise, we have no hope. One Acharya was explaining beautifully that one boy, he was roaming in a temple behind a beautiful girl. Most of the time, boys go to temple to see beautiful girls. They don't go to see God. Vice versa, I don't know, but this side I know. So he went there, he was searching for that beautiful girl. Where is that girl? Where is that girl? Where is that girl? Ah, now she's here, now she's here, now she's there, now she's here. And Radha Krishna details are standing there. He's not even looking at Radha Krishna. And Radharani tells Krishna, Krishna, can you see how desperately searching for both of us? And Krishna like, Radhe? Radhe, what are you speaking? That fellow is not even looking at us. No. Krishna, he has that hankering towards us. Can't you see? Take care, Radhe, what do you want me to do? Bring him to spiritual world. This fellow? This fellow bring him? Yes, bring him. This is our situation in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, if Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not have come, this satsang would not have happened. It would not have happened. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, so Bhakti Siddhanta came, so Srila Prabhupada came, so we are sitting here and talking about Madhurya Rasa. Madhurya Rasa we are talking about. What qualification do we have? There is no qualification to talk about. Right? So he wanted to realize the transcendental position of Srimati Radharani. He wanted to appreciate the great position that she is in. His prime reciprocator of love. How is it to stand in that place? Right? How does it feel to stand in that place of Radharani? Just how? I mean, kya dikhta idhar se? I mean, I can see so many, fallen souls here. How is anybody fallen? For Radharani, everybody is pure only. How is she recommending all these people? What is her position? He wanted to see. You understood? He wanted to see her position. Next. He wanted to understand the transcendental middle of himself and experience the attraction. Why is Radharani serving me? What is there in me? What is there in me that she is seeing because of which she loves me so much? I want to go there and see me. You understand? Patapatra Shai. Krishna is sleeping and he is licking his toenail. Have you seen that small child Krishna? Why is it licking his toenail? Because all the devotees are chanting the mantras that Krishna, your lotus feet is so nice. Your lotus feet is such a shelter. Your lotus feet is this, lotus feet is that. Krishna is looking at his lotus. What is there in this? Let me lick and see what is there in this. Let me lick my own toe and see what is there in this. That everybody is only asking for my lotus feet only. Right? In Padmanabha Swami temple, how many have gone to Kerala Padmanabha Swami temple? There are 3 doors. There are 3 doors to Padmanabha Swami temple. From first door, Devatas can see the face of the Supreme Lord. That's what they take shelter of. Middle door, Siddhis can see. Siddhis and great Munis, they can see the middle door. From there, they can access Supreme Lord. Devotees are the 3rd door. where the only thing you can see from the third door is Lord's lotus feet. That's all you can see. And they don't want to go the other side also. They're happy with the lotus feet only. Right? So Krishna wants to know what he is, which is attracting Radharani. What is there in me? That Radharani is so much serving me. You understood? One is her transcendental position. In that position, what does it feel like? And second is, why is she attracted to me? मेरे में है ही क्या? Krishna, what is there in me that she is so much attracted to me? Right? Third thing, to taste the pure love of Srimati Radharani. Now, he is in that position, he is seeing me, now she is loving me. I want to experience that love. I want to experience how Radha loves Krishna. And I want to get that mood of Radharani, and I want to take an avatar of understanding how to love, how she loves me. Can I learn? Are you all able to follow? If you're not able to follow, don't worry. Telugu it's very difficult to follow this. I'm repeating after so many recitations. Since morning I was sitting in VSK and I was just trying to understand what these three things are. I was reading and still we're going to go Sapuranda, but I'm repeating it. If you understood, you are fortunate. How can you understand what God is trying to understand? How can you understand? You can't understand what God is trying to understand. What is happening here? God is trying to understand. Supreme Personality of Godhead is trying to understand what is Radharani, how does she look at me, and how she loves me. And if you're sitting here and saying, Prabhuji, मेरे को समझ में आ गया. If you tell me that you have not understood, I think you have understood. Pakka. And if you tell me that you have understood, it's up to you. I don't want to say anything. I have not understood clearly. I'll go over this slide. Very difficult slide for you. Please repeat after me. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5th chapter, 32nd verse. Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam.
Krishna Varnam Tusha Krishnam.
Sango Pangastra Parshadam.
Sango Pangastra Parshadam.
Yajnai Sankirtana Prayai.
Yajnai Sankirtana Prayai.
Yajantihi Sumedasha.
Yajantihi Sumedasha.
This is there in Srimad Bhagavatam about the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Please repeat after me. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the names of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Devish, please come here. Please come here. Yeah. So, here what is being told? It's being told here that the most intelligent people adopt to this process. Intelligent persons perform the congregation chanting. Sometimes a lot of people feel, hey, what are these Hare Krishna people? Hare Krishna, no mudra, no tantra, no. The most intelligent people in the Kali Yuga adopt to this process. The most intelligent. But to become that intelligent, what is the qualification we should have? We should be simple-hearted. If you are complicated-hearted, you will never chant Hare Krishna. If you read too many Vedas, this Veda, that Veda, Matsya Purana, Kurma Purana, Skanda Purana, Agni Purana, and then chant Hare Krishna. No, as per that Purana, this is Agni Purana, Matsya Purana, Gaura Purana. You'll never get it. Too much knowledge is nonsense. Too much anything is nonsense. Right? But a simple-hearted person is the most intelligent. The moment you say, chant Hare Krishna, sometimes we get devotees to Satsang. You know? We all conduct new batches, some of you are also conducting them. Right? Some people come, they just say, Prabhu, so chanting is the process. Yes, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. Chanting starts. Without any effort. We don't have to tell anything. This is the process given by Mahaprabhu, and this is the process of this Kali Yuga, Haranama, 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 Eva Kevalam, Kalau Nastya, and here is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu coming and establishing the Harinam Sankirtan, chanting of the names. Yes, bro, done. If they start chanting, I've seen, like within a couple of months they have reached 16 rounds. I was speaking to one family, one new family. He is an entrepreneur, very, very intelligent person. He has no company, very intellectual. Whatever it is, he came to Satsang, he started chanting 16, finished, khatam. How is it? Externally, one might look so complicated, but internally so simple in heart. Simplicity of heart is very important for devotional life. Surrender is most important. If you can't surrender to your Siksha Guru, if you can't surrender to your Diksha Guru, nahi jaoge. And surrender means what? What does it mean by surrender? Please repeat after me. I don't have any intelligence. My Guru's words is intelligence. Very difficult. No? Does it mean you'll go and sit like a dumb fellow in front of the Guru? Even if something happens, Guru, I don't have any intelligence, I'm not doing anything. No. Whatever you got, use it. But when Guru says, this is what it is, do it. And with faith that he is the best, his instruction is the best for me. With faith. And Prabhu, this doesn't happen in one life sometimes. It doesn't happen in one life. If some of them are struggling if you are struggling also, don't be worried. Mahaprabhu will take care of you. But this doesn't happen in one life. Whenever I think of this, it's so difficult. So in the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform the congregation chanting to worship the incarnation of God and to constantly sing the name of Krishna. Who is the person who came here to sing the names of Krishna? Who is that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhagavatam, even though it's not saying Chaitanya, it is saying what? It is clearly telling what that God will do when he comes in Kali Yuga. He will do chanting. Next, his complexion is not blackish, but is Krishna himself. Who is that avatar?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Right? He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. He doesn't come alone. When Kurma avatar came, he came alone. Nrsimha avatar Pakka came alone. Right? He came alone. Many avatars they come, sometimes alone, sometimes with them. But this avatar, the greatness is, he brings everybody. Chalo, let's go together and deliver. Let's enjoy. And the whole pastimes of Chaitanya Charitamrita are such a joy to read. You don't feel that God is interacting with some devata. You just feel as if some friends are talking to each other. The God's dealings with his associates. Simple friends. He's dealing with, he's going to South India Yatra. He's like, I want to go. No, he was going to Vrindavan. I want to go to Vrindavan. Devotees say, no, you can't go alone. He's like, no, but if you, last time you gave one fellow, he ran away with somebody else. I had to bring him back. Don't give me such people. No, this time we'll give somebody else. No, again, I have to maintain. No, he will maintain Mahaprabhu. If you see the conversations there, it's like Krishna speaking with his most intimate associates. Right? He's showing what is there in Krishna's mind. What is it? Chaitanya Charitamrita reveals what is there in God's mind. That is such a great scripture. That's why it's a PhD of scripture. Srimad Bhagavatam is graduation. Bhagavad Gita is 10th grade. Bhagavad Gita is 10th grade. Srimad Bhagavatam is graduation. Chaitanya Charitamrita is PhD. It's really high. You were asking something.
How come you came to know that this is the first you mentioned that one lifetime you cannot do like that. So these are first lifetime we came into devotion service and
No. Already we attended 20,000 satsangs, 20,000 lives. We've done that. Don't worry.
one lifetime lo khada.
For me, I'm telling. मेरे को तो नहीं होने. I'm kind of feeling. I should not tell it publicly, but I'm just telling it today that I'm doubtful whether I can go in this lifetime or not.
Daily lifetime lo ippude devotion dashna.
No, you question నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు. మీరు ఏమడుగుతున్నారు?
मेरे गुरुमती
कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये फर्स्ट लाइफटाइम है या नहीं ऐसा?
First lifetime of my devotion.
First life.
How many things you are able to accept without any contradiction? in philosophy. If you're able to accept 3 satsangs, in 4th satsang you got up and left. That means you already attended 3 satsangs in past life. How much part of this instructions you're able to accept without any problems? Because the living entity has told no to the Supreme Lord and has come here. So if you're not able to accept anything, you don't even feel like seeing devotees' faces. That means you have not yet started. Somebody who comes to satsang, keeps going out, comes to satsang, keeps going out, that means he just started. Somebody who stays for some time and then leaves, that means he's going to start again. You can actually know it yourself. How many things you are able to accept without any problem? When you accept everything that Prabhupada has written, without any contradiction, without any, and you are cherishing what he has written, that means, काम हो गया, अंदर गिर गए. It is self-introspection. Actually, nobody here can tell how advanced anybody here is. Nobody can tell. Are you all understanding what I'm saying? If you look at the person sitting beside you, even though she is first time coming to the satsang, she is more advanced than you. You don't know. You don't know. Just because you are coming to satsang for the last 5 years doesn't mean that you are senior than somebody who came for the first time. You don't know. You don't know who is in what situation. But you know to yourself how much you are surrendered or no. You know it. Tomorrow if Krishna doesn't accept you, you will not go to Supreme Court. I'm telling you that. Your own heart is a Supreme Court. It will tell you. Are you really surrendered? Right? You cannot do acting in front of Krishna. Right? Now some people say, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I don't know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I've never heard of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? You know Krishna, Rama, Narasimha, Vamana, Matsya, kidhar se aa gaya Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Lot of some samples also, they find it difficult. Now, Srimad Bhagavatam is a pramana. Srimad Bhagavatam. This scripture is not written by any, one particular cult or anything. This is there. And the verse is saying, Prabhu, Islam people only follow Srimad Bhagavatam. You will tell everything from that only. No problem. मेरे को मालूम है ऐसे करोगे. Vishnu Sahasranam in Mahabharata is clearly telling about this. Suvarna Varna Heman Go. Who is it? Suvarna Varna Heman Go. Varangas Chandanangati Sannyasakrit Chama Shanto Nishta Shanti Parayana. What is the meaning of this? He has a golden complexion, Hemanga, he appears in the molten gold, Varanga, he is extinguishingly beautiful. Chandanangati, the Lord's body is smeared with sandalwood pulp. Sannyasakrit, he accepts sannyasa order. This is all mentioned in Vishnu Sahasranam. A lot of people read Vishnu Sahasranam, they don't know what they are reading. Parayana. What use is that Parayana if you are not understanding what you are doing Parayana? Right? Ritualistic Parayana is not good for anything. It's not good for anything. Don't think something you'll get, nothing you'll get. I'm sorry. Ritualistic Parayana doesn't take anybody anywhere. Even Sukriti will not be. Provided your consciousness is not there. Will you accept, I'm asking a simple thing, will you accept if somebody tells your glories like, just as a Parayana? Your husband comes first day in the morning to the hall, నువ్వు చాలా మంచి ఆడదానివి, నువ్వు నా భార్యవు, నాకు అన్ని చేసి పెడుతున్నావు, చాలా మంచిదానివి, నీకోసం నా జీవితం ఇచ్చేస్తున్నా. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, నువ్వు చాలా మంచి ఆడదానివి, నేను భార్యవు, మంచిది. You feel love and you feel anything in that? He's telling, every day he's coming into, నువ్వు మంచి ఆడదానివి, నా భార్య, నీకు అనిపిస్తున్నాను. అనిపిస్తుందా? చెప్పండి. If somebody says like that again and again and again, you'll feel like loving that person. What is any problem? The problem is being all संपर्क बोलो मत, हिंदी में बोलना थोड़ा. बीवी से प्यार है, रोज रिसेट करने से नहीं आता. प्यार है तो है, नहीं तो नहीं. लेकिन in the same way, what is that day? ఏదో రోజు రాని లలిత ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? Why are you singing that? ఓకే, గణేశ సంవత్సరం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనం మాల్ పోదామా? విష్ణు సంవత్సరం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనం జరంటే షాపింగ్ వెళ్తామా? హరికృష్ణ మంత్రం అయిపోయిన తర్వాత హోటల్ వెళ్దాం. Why did you do what you did? Anything. Bhakti means, see, Vedic scriptures are so great. Any part of it, if you recite sincerely, Krishna will see the sincerity. Even if it is Lalita Sahasranam, even if Vishnu Sahasranam, right? Even if it is Hare Krishna mantra. Why are you doing what you are doing? Very, very important. Again, huh? Yeah. So here, a lot of people read, but they don't realize that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is being mentioned. Okay, Prabhu, Mahabharat bhi tum log iska log quote karte. Next, Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana, it is told. I'll read the English part of it. In the first part of Kali Yuga, I will appear in my complete spiritual form in Mayapura, Navadvipa, and become the son of Sachi. It is there, Mayapure, Navadvipe, Bhavishyami, Sachi Suta. It's in Garuda Purana. And then, it is even going further. Kale Prathama Sandhyayam Lakshmi Kanto Bhavishyati Daru Brahma Samipa Stha Sannyasi Gaura Vigraha. Prabhuji. Still, Prabhuji, I am not yet. Okay, next. Next. Narasimha Purana. Narasimha Purana also it is mentioned. The Supreme Lord assumed the form of a half lion, right? Half man, half lion in Satya Yuga to cure the dreadful disease that had devastated the Daityas, and who appeared as Rama, conquered the 10-headed Ravana in Treta Yuga, and who removed the burden of the earth in Dwapar Yuga and protected the cowherdmen of Rajapura, will be the Lord by the name Chaitanya. In the Kali Yuga, he will have a golden form and he will take pleasure in chanting the Lord's holy names. Or kitna proof chahiye baba? Still you are not convinced who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? I mean, only if you are cursed. Garuda Purana. In the first part of Kali Yuga, I love you. Everything, you know. Padma Purana. I'll send this presentation, don't worry. Narada Purana. Bhavishya Purana. Oh, austere sage, everyone will see my transcendental form as a sannyasi. In the age of Kali, I will be displaying symptoms by shedding tears of bliss and hair standing on the air out of ecstasy. Who is that avatar? Who is that avatar? Tell me. So many so-called uneducated ritualistic brahmanas, they say, no, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, ISKCON people, you tell that he is a god. We don't believe he is God. The scriptures, what are they telling? Or chahiye, I mean, today's agenda is not this. I could have added 100 slides. With so many more proofs that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme personality of Godhead. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki
Jai!
What Krishna could not do, he is doing. Krishna could not do. Sometimes even Krishna cannot do something. But as Gauranga, he does it. Somebody asked a question. Can Krishna create a hill he cannot lift?
Yes.
Can Krishna create a mountain he cannot lift?
Yes.
No, it's a very dicey question.
He can.
If you say he cannot lift, he is not God. If you say he cannot create, he is not God. Right? Yes, Krishna can create a mountain he cannot lift, but Balram will lift. Krishna cannot deliver some souls in Kali Yuga, but Gauranga will deliver. Right? That is possible. Yes. So many. Vayu Purana, Matsya Purana, Skanda Purana. I think we'll stop this Purana. Right? Too many Puranas. Yeah. Okay. So Lord's associate who came before him. We told that Lord comes with his associates. Right? How many associates?
4.
At least 50 associates are revealed. 50 and more are revealed. That these are the associates who are coming. Some prominent ones I'll tell them. Madhavendra Puri. Before he comes, Madhavendra Puri comes. Because Madhavendra Puri establishes a pure devotional service. He comes and establishes pure devotional service. Before even Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He wants the sage to be strict. Isn't it? Just like, you want to go and do something. You want all the arrangements to be done in advance. He sends his pure devotees, go and set up the stage. I am coming. Right? So Madhavendra Puri comes from the spiritual world. And he sets up the stage. Next, Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur appeared before. And what did he start? He already started chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki
Jai.
He established. He's like, this is the process. He's already setting the stage there. Who is Haridas Thakur? Swayam Brahma. Swayam Brahma. Who's coming in a mood to serve as the most menial servant. Murari Gupta. Who is Murari Gupta? Swayam Hanuman. He's coming. Murari Gupta came to serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and to also give us the details of his childhood pastimes. Murari Gupta is the one who documented everything Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did in Mayapur, in North India. Right? He is, you can say, one side of the Veda Vyasa, who is documenting everything. Hanumanji. So without Hanumanji's mercy, we would not have known much about Mahaprabhu. Yeah. Yes, sir. Chiranjeevi doesn't mean that he doesn't change a body. In the same body, he can last for as long as he wants worshipping Rama. But he can also change the body. And again come as Murari Gupta and again worship Lord Rama. He doesn't change his position of Rama's servant. Ever. Anytime he comes, he is always Rama's servant. Right? In a way, we are also Chiranjeevis. We don't die. We don't die. But Hanumanji is a devotee, a pure devotee Chiranjeevi. Right? He is much more powerful. All the Devatas' powers are there with Hanumanji. You know that whole Hanumanji's pastime. When practically every power on the planet is given to him. He is one of the associates in Goloka.
Incarnation.
Is Brahma. Yeah. Madhavendra Puri, I forgot his. Do you remember what is his name? I'll get back to him. He's one of the associates. See, gopis, manjaris, and all these people, all these great devotees of Indranon, Radharani, they all appear here. Like Rupa Goswami's Rupa Manjari. Right? Like that, all the spiritual entities, actually there is a
Continue.
No
Disturb the flow.
problem.
Narada.
He is Yoga Pita Kalpa Vriksha. He is a desire tree. He is a desire tree in Vrindavan. Madhavendra Puri. Right? Everybody's identity is there. Who is what? Okay? Pundarika Vidyanidhi. Yes, brother.
You are saying like he's Brahma, right? So Brahma is the person that is
Yeah. So that is the soul who has come here. Who was there in the position of Brahma? That very soul came here to do this service. Somebody else is occupying Brahma at that point. Yes. Brahma is the position. When you leave that position, somebody else occupies that position. Yeah. Pundarik Vidyanidhi, another great devotee. He is also one of the pure devotees who came. And Mahaprabhu wanted him to come even before he comes. Now, Pundarik Vidyanidhi is a very, very exalted devotee. He is associated with Krishna. Can you see the way he is chanting? Nicely relaxed and like that, but people will mistake him. Even Gadadhar Pandit Swayam Radharani, and he also mistakes Pundarik Vidyanidhi. What kind of person is he? How can he? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent Gadadhar Pandit to go and meet Pundarik Vidyanidhi. And he went to Pundarik Vidyanidhi's house. Pundarik Vidyanidhi was wearing all silk clothes, and there were some girls who were doing some dancing in the water, and he was telling them how to do some dance. He said, what kind of person is he? Right? And then the verse from Bhagavatam was chanted, how Krishna delivered Putana, and as soon as that verse is chanted, Pundarik Vidyanidhi went into trance. How can Krishna be so merciful that he has delivered the most fallen? And then Gadadhar Pandit understood, my God, he is not a person that you look like from externally. Right? So Pundarik Vidyanidhi, each one of them we can speak for a long, long time about them. Paramananda Puri. Paramananda Puri is also a disciple of Madhavendra Puri and also a god brother of Ishwara Puri. There is Ishwara Puri is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's guru. And Paramananda Puri is who? He is Uddhav. Uddhav himself is appearing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Paramananda Puri's house, like, and there is a whole pastime that Paramananda Puri used to stay in Jagannath Puri on the western side of the Jagannath Puri temple. And Mahaprabhu would go there and Mahaprabhu would dance in front of the Jagannath car. He would dance in front of the Jagannath car. He would never start the Rath Yatra without garlanding Paramananda Puri. He would garland Paramananda Puri and then he would start. See how much respect he had. And he would go there for advice. Mahaprabhu would go to Paramananda Puri for advice. And once Paramananda Puri had a well beside the temple. And Mahaprabhu went and sat, he was discussing with Paramananda Puri. He knew there was a problem in the well. So he asked Paramananda Puri, Paramananda Puri, how is the water in your well? It's a bitter water. A lot of mud mixed in and bitter water. So Paramananda Puri was looking at Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu, you already know how it is. Then Mahaprabhu went and stood there. And as you see, you should understand, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, nobody knows that he is God. He doesn't reveal that he is God. He's a Channa avatar. So he goes there and says, let Lord Jagannath bring the holy river Ganges into this well. And anybody who tastes the water of this well or even sees this well will get the love of God. He says that. And then he leaves. Next day morning, it becomes pure sweet water. And the whole Jagannath Puri is coming there to taste that water. Next time you go to Jagannath Puri, go and visit that well. It is right now even there. Then you take a little bit drop of that water. Right? How fortunate can one be? Paramananda Puri, Ishwara Puri, one of the great disciples of Madhavendra Puri, who actually gave Harinam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He gave Harinam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? Chandrasekhar Acharya. Chandrasekhar Acharya in original sense is a moon god, right? Who assists in Krishna's Leelas. And like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was his nephew. So he used to stay just beside Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's house. And he would look at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all the time, when will he come into my house? This child, when will he come into my house? He would always wait for Chaitanya. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would just go into his house just like he's going into his house. Right? Jagannath Mishra's house or Chandrasekhar Acharya's house. And Chandrasekhar Acharya's house today, when Bhakti Siddhanta wanted to establish Gaudiya Math, he made the Gaudiya Math on Chandrasekhar Acharya's house. When we go to Chaitanya Math in Mayapur, that is Chandrasekhar Acharya's house, the land itself. So much, such a great devotee. So Mahaprabhu wanted all these pure devotees to come before he would appear. Right? Keshav Bharati. Now Keshav Bharati is also a disciple of Madhavendra Puri. But what is this Bharati? See, in those days, if someone wants to take sannyas, the Vaishnava sannyasis were not that much appreciated. They were considered not that high. They had that thinking process. Shankaracharya's 4 lineage, 4 mathas, and the sannyasis in Shankaracharya line were most respected. So most of them who took sannyas in those days went and took from Shankaracharya's lineage. So before you get sannyas, you get a brahmachari designation. Right? You become a brahmachari and then you take sannyas. So brahmachari names are given. So there are 4 brahmachari names: Swarupa brahmachari, Prakasha brahmachari, Ananda brahmachari, and Bharati brahmachari. Swarupa brahmachari is for the 2 places. When the brahmachari works or sannyasi lives in Dwarka area. Dwarka is one of the peetams for Shankaracharya. And Jagannath Puri, those brahmacharis' name ends with Prakasha. Right? And when it comes to Badrika Ashram, those sannyasis' those brahmacharis' names end with Ananda. And finally, what is the 4th one? Sringeri. Sringeri in the south. There it ends with Chaitanya. Chaitanya. Sorry, not Bharati. Chaitanya. As a brahmachari. Brahmachari names into Chaitanya. But when they take sannyas, the name becomes Bharati. Or the name becomes, there are two actually, Puri, Bharati or Saraswati. Saraswati Brahma, that whole place in Shringeri Math, they say Saraswati sannyasis or Puri sannyasis or Bharati sannyasis. So when Ishwara Puri, he took sannyas, his name became, Keshav Bharati, he became Keshav Bharati when he took sannyas. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas from Keshav Bharati. But he did not want his name to be Bharati. By default, it should come Bharati. He went and told Keshav Bharati that you give sannyas to me, but my name should be Chaitanya only. Because I want to be represented as a devotee only. Because in Shankaracharya, that line is in Advaita Siddhanta, Bharati means God. You are Narayana. You are Narayana, I am Narayana. Like that Mayavada aspect comes. But the same Shankaracharya is telling Bhajagovindam, 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 Monamate. Right? He did not want to establish that Mayavada, but he established as a service. That's a different topic. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though he is taking sannyas in Bharati line, he kept his name as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only. Right? So he wanted even that sannyasi to come before he comes. Advaita Acharya. He wanted Advaita Acharya to be there. And who is Advaita Acharya? Swayam Mahavishnu in the mood of Sadashiva. Sadashiva is always in the mood of serving Krishna. And Mahavishnu is a controller. And he takes avatar as Advaita Acharya. He is all the time in the mood of serving. Srivas and his three brothers. Right? Srivas, Srinidhi, Sripati and Sriram. All the four brothers were pure devotees of the Supreme Lord. And they appeared before the Supreme Lord came. They all appeared before. Right? And then Upendra Mishra, one other great Brahman. And his fifth son is Jagannath Mishra. His fifth son is Jagannath Mishra. And he also appeared. Mahaprabhu made sure he appears before. These are all pure devotees, coming right from the spiritual world. Nilambar Chakravarti, a great Brahman, and his daughter is Sachidevi.
He was an astrologer.
Sorry?
Nilambar Chakravarti. He was an astrologer.
He was an astrologer also. Yes. He did the horoscope of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'll tell that later, sometime later. So, these all great devotees appeared even before. Now, did Lord Brahma know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to appear? Of course, he knew. Not only the Brahma who was there as Haridas Thakur, even the Brahma who was up there, another person who took that position, also knows. And what did he do? He told his, Saraswati, who is Brahma, he told her, establish Navadvip as the greatest place. Because Mahaprabhu is going to appear there, let Navadvip be the most opulent place. Navadvip was so rich in all respects. Nature, resources, everything. And Saraswati, she sent the most expert logicians as teachers to Navadvip. Navadvip was the greatest university of the whole planet. 500 years ago. Now it is again becoming 500 years later. Mayapur Dham ki
Jai.
Right? But there is one problem that happened. What is that? When too much opulence comes, too much diversion also comes. And people started enjoying their wealth. They got the wealth, but they started enjoying the wealth. Logicians got the knowledge, but they started using the knowledge for speculation. They were not using the knowledge to understand God. They were trying to understand this, they understand that, but not God. You all following? Right? So, they started investing so much money. Scripture, Chaitanya Charitamrita says that those people were using their wealth for marriages, for anniversaries, for birthdays. They were using their wealth. The wealth that Brahma had given. And this was really making Advaita Acharya go upset. And Srivas and his brothers were totally upset. Now, to establish the Yuga Dharma, they knew that Supreme Lord has to come, and Advaita Acharya took a resolution. He went and told Srivas Pandit, that I am going to make the Supreme Lord come. I am going to do that. I will do that. I mean, out of love. He said, I am going to do that. right? And they used to chant God's names inside Shiva Sangam. They used to chant in Shiva Sangam. Advaita Acharya used to come, they all used to sit and chant, but the whole Navadvip Vasis never liked it. They never liked it. They always said, these people are doing disturbance. You are unnecessarily creating disturbance here. Don't chant this name, don't chant these names. Like that they used to do. But Advaita Acharya used to feel so bad. Mahaprabhu, what is this? You know, Krishna, what is this? People don't want to chant your name. How will these people become pure if they don't chant your name? So then Advaita Acharya said, I am going to bring Krishna. And how did he bring? He went to Mother Ganges, he had a Shaligram Shila, he kept a Tulsi and left the water of Ganga on that Tulsi and prayed to Krishna, please come. If you don't come, nobody can deliver. You only have to come. I cannot do anything. Mahavishnu is saying he cannot do anything. Mahavishnu. He's saying I cannot do anything. You only have to come and fix this planet. Because these people have become too unnecessarily intelligent. Too much nonsense intelligence has gone inside. These people are not coming toward devotion. Right? So now this opulence is. And who created Vrindavan? Krishna created Vrindavan for Radharani. Who created Navadvip? Radharani created Navadvip for Krishna. Right? So Navadvip is more beautiful than Vrindavan also, in a way. Right? So, Lord's appearance. Jagannath Mishra and his wife Sachi Devi. They had 8 daughters, and 8 of them died. Now, who is Jagannath Mishra? He is Nanda Maharaj. He is Kashyap Muni. He is Dasharatha. Who is Sachi Devi? Yashoda. Devavati. Right? She is the same mother who gave appearance to Kapila Dev. Right? Hare Krishna? Yeah, you can't hear that. Okay. Yeah. So these father and mother have again appeared to facilitate the appearance of Supreme Lord, and they are going through so much. 8 children taking birth and leaving the body. They were totally in anxiety, and then finally there was the appearance of Vishwarup. Balaram appeared as Vishwarup. One of his Ansha appeared as Vishwarup. Right? Most beautiful, extremely beautiful Supreme Lord. Then Gauranga Mahaprabhu himself appeared. Now when Gauranga Mahaprabhu is appearing, there was something different. Sachi Mata was glowing like gold. Their house inside Navadvip was glowing like gold. The whole tract of land was glowing like gold. They were not understanding. People were just going around the house. What is happening in this house? Something different is happening. Right? Exactly like the way Devaki was glowing inside the prison. In the same way Sachi Mata was glowing. And the day he appeared. Now how does Krishna choose the day to appear? The day he appeared, Devatas, everybody were eager to come and see the Supreme Lord is going to appear now. He's going to appear now. The same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the same Gauranga Mahaprabhu, the same Radha and Krishna together, they're going to appear now. And moon also came and said, I also want to see, I also want to see. And immediately, one Devata told moon and told, hey, you have so many marks on you. You are too ugly to see. Go. And Rahu came and Acharya explained, they ate moon. They swallowed moon for some time. You stay there. Your beauty is nothing as compared to, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You don't look that beautiful there. You just stay calm for some time. It was an eclipse. It was a lunar eclipse. And when a lunar eclipse happens, people are very worried about what is going to happen in auspicious, this, that, right? So normally people are very protective when the lunar eclipse happens. So they start chanting the names. So see how Krishna made it happen. Forcefully he made them chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Everyone was chanting Hare Krishna, and Advaita Acharya started dancing. Because Advaita prayed for the Supreme Lord, but he didn't know that Supreme Lord is already come. But suddenly he saw the whole Navadvip is chanting Hare Krishna, and he went to Srivas Thakur and said, Hey Srivas, I pray that this eclipse should never go away. This eclipse seems to be more auspicious than other days. Everybody is chanting Hare Krishna. Everybody is chanting Hare Krishna. Right? It was so joyful. Vrindavan Das Thakur explains that the Gaura Purnima day is the most auspicious day for all devatas. All devatas, even now, today, they are the most in the highest ecstasy than Janmashtami. Why? Because Gaura Mahaprabhu can deliver anyone. Anybody can be delivered. That is the power, or the powerful day, Gaura Purnima. And this is the benediction for all of us. Vrindavan Das Thakur says, anybody who celebrates these 2 days, Gaura Purnima and Nityananda Trayodasi, will not take birth again.
Vivo.
We should celebrate with a lot of love. Abhishekam was happening. We lack love. We don't have love for God, but we should beg for it. Can I tell some small etiquettes, please? Every time enter a satsang house, pay obeisances. Supreme Lord के सामने we should pay obeisances. Right? Prabhupada taught this with a lot of austerity to his own disciples. It's very difficult to train. And especially for me, who is already a fallen case, I can't train people. You all have to learn. Right? Pay obeisances. The Supreme Lord's Abhishekam is happening. Chant loudly. Abhishekam is our loving exchange. Right? And when Supreme Lord has been taken out for dressing, pay obeisances. Then Supreme Lord comes back to appear, pay obeisances. Our life, our body is only given for one reason. Paying obeisances. We have to learn that. And then you will get some feeling inside that I am a servant here. They are not dolls that we have dressed and brought them here. Supreme Lord himself has come here. And he's so merciful. He's coming again and again and again. Even though we do so many mistakes, again next Gaura Purnima will come, again they will come. Right? He's so merciful. Right? Gaura. When Gaura Mahaprabhu appeared, just I know it's late, at 9 o'clock, can I finish another 10 minutes?
Yes.
Is that okay? Is it okay, Martin? Yeah? Because his appearance brought Gauranga,
Yes.
come on, you know. Yeah?
Hari Bol.
Because some pastimes of his childhood. Today I was only planning to cover childhood.
Tomorrow morning,
Yeah. Online class, no? Yeah, exam time, so I think my exam time has come. Okay, I'll tell this one slide, because I opened this. Sita Thakurani, the wife of Advaita Acharya. Now, whenever there is a child who is born, neighbors come. They want to come and see who has taken birth. So the neighbor is Advaita Acharya. His wife came to see Sachimata. She saw the Supreme Lord. And as soon as she saw the Supreme Lord, see whom is she thinking of?
Krishna.
Hey, this child is looking like Krishna. He has to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right? Everybody is coming and seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in such a eager way. Because he's so attractive. See, sometimes in a satsang, somebody's child just walks here and says, hey, it's cute and a bacha, just imagine. Ye cute hai, wo kitna hai. Supreme Lord, how beautiful he'll be. Right? And it is explained, Sachimata was seeing people she has never seen in life. They don't even belong to Navadvip. God knows from where they are coming. One day Lord Shiva is coming. One day Brahmaji is coming. Narad Muni is standing outside. Dressed as something else. They want to come and see. He has appeared. Gaura Mahaprabhu has appeared. I want to see. Sachimata, who are you? No, but the eagerness. Okay, you can come and see. They are seeing, they are fainting. They are seeing that there's so much in love with Krishna. And Krishna also knows how to make everyone chant. He would start crying. Gaura Mahaprabhu would start crying. Now, if a child is crying, how many can tolerate? Normally also we can't tolerate. When such a beautiful child is crying, can everybody tolerate? Anybody tolerate? Neighbors cannot tolerate. They would go, no, don't cry. Continuously crying. Then they, what should we do? Okay, let us chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Mahaprabhu look at everybody and say, my mission has already started. Already started. Then again he look around. Then nobody is chanting. Ah, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Again he stopped. He used to make everybody chant. Forget about 16 rounds throughout the day. He will not stop only. If he is not sleeping, he is awake, somebody has to keep chanting there. If he stops chanting, he will start crying there. That is what made everyone. Mahaprabhu's horoscope was seen by Nilambar Chakravarti, his grandfather, Sachimata's father. And there was another confidential Brahman. I don't know who the Brahman is. These two people saw his horoscope. And Nilambar Chakravarti told, he is so scholarly that one day he will defeat even Brahaspati. Who is Brahaspati? Sarva Bhattacharya. Right? That's a huge pastime. How Chaitanya Mahaprabhu defeated Sarva Bhattacharya. Beautiful. I mean, tempted to tell now, but I am not telling. Right? But unbelievable. Right? He will establish Sankirtan throughout the world. It was told. Jagannath Mishra already got to know that this person is not an ordinary child. He is going to establish Sankirtan throughout the world. All great qualities, and he'll be all opulent. You cannot imagine the qualities that he'll have. But one thing they did not tell. He will take sannyas. They saw that in the horoscope. But they looked at Jagannath Mishra and Sachidevi. Better not tell. They'll become too upset, isn't it? They named Mahaprabhu. Now, when the child is so attractive, will people stop naming that child? How many names that child will get?
So many.
Unlimited. And even in our own houses also, when a child takes birth, somebody will come in, Kittu, Kitte, or somebody will say, Mittu, isn't it? But some other name you will keep. So, Sachimata, she looked at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and said, my child, he should not get any disease. And neem tree is the best tree for curing diseases. So I'll call him Nimai. So that he never gets disease. I want to protect him from diseases. Out of love. Right? And some people came and saw, hey, he is looking like Krishna. Krishna, Baba, Krishna has come. He's Krishna. But he is yellow in color. Gaura? Gaura Hari. Nilambar Chakravarti told, he is Vishwambar. He is going to rule the world one day. Vishwambar. I am going to keep the name Vishwambar. Huh? And somebody told Sachinandan. Somebody told Jagannath Mishra Sutta. Right? And he had unlimited names. Everybody would come, give a name. Right? Because that was a love that they experienced by looking at the child. This child is so beautiful. So beautiful. I can't stop one more slide, please. One more slide. Really. Like not only you, but everybody, please. Is that okay?
Yeah, yes.
Huh? I know some of you did Upavas, but by doing Upavas, you go to Srinivas. Right? You go near to Srinivas. So please bear with me. Once Gaura Mahaprabhu, the child was playing outside and a snake came. A huge snake. I'm going to go fast on this pastime. Right? But it's nice to hear them on his appearance day. This big snake came and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What did he do? He caught that snake. Now, a big snake has come outside the courtyard and this child is catching that snake and everybody else. Look at that Advaita Acharya that side and the picture is too small for you to see, but they're all worried. Oh my God, what is the child doing? And he not only caught the snake, he started rolling the snake. And then after rolling the snake, he holded the head of the snake. And then what did he do? He sat on that snake. And then he kept one leg on another leg. And he sat like this. Can you remember any avatar like that? Ananta Sesha. Right? And they were so shocked. And then after that, somehow, the snake left that place. And immediately, Sachimata was like, my God, what is this? Really, it was such a big tragedy that could have happened. And Jagannath Mishra was like, oh my God, our child, he's saved by Narayan. He's, I don't know what happened. And they were speculating all that. And suddenly, Gaura turned towards, where is the snake? I want to go and catch the snake again. Said, no, don't do that. Right? He was exhibiting indirectly his true identity. Now he would do the same pastimes like Krishna. He would go steal butter. He would go steal hearts. Right? He would go to everybody's house in Navadvip. All the time mischiefs. All the time he sleeps. He would never be a boy. For example, he'll tell, I want star. I want that moon. No, what will you tell if your child says, I want that moon? What will you tell? What will you tell? क्या बोलोगे? चुप बैठ बैठ. देखिए नहीं. But Sachi Mata wouldn't know what to do. And if he will tell that I want the moon, and if you don't give the moon, he'll start crying. And he'll start crying so much that they don't know what to do. And they can't tolerate him crying.
There's one song also on this Mila Chandni Purama.
Yes. I'm telling you, there are acharyas who will sit and explain each one of these lines for one day. These are the kind of pastimes we're talking about. Huh? Then he'll be pacified only if you do chanting. How will he make you chant? He will tell, I want moon. If you say I can't, he'll start crying. And when will he stop? If you start chanting. That's the only way. So this is a beautiful pastime. One day, Sachi Mata put all jewelry on him. And he's sitting outside. Two robbers saw. Full fortune. They lifted Gauranga Mahaprabhu and then they told, we'll give you Sandesh. Shh. We'll give you Sandesh. Gauranga Mahaprabhu, okay. He sat on the thing. And they started running. They got so tired. Oh, we have come far away. Now the child is there, jewelry is there. And they were so tired, they kept the child down and they looked up. It was in front of his house only. And Jagannath Mishra is looking at them. What are you doing with my child? We lifted from here only. We were at the same place only again. We kept him down and Jagannath Mishra, hey my Kana, where were you? And he came and hugged Mahaprabhu. And by that time, both the robbers landed. And then they asked, where were you? And Mahaprabhu said, oh no, actually I was lost. These two robbers saved me. No, these two people saved me. And Jagannath Mishra said, where are they? Let's catch them. Let's go and serve them. And they all started looking for them. And these two robbers, they looked back. Whole town is running away. Simple passage. Once, Jagannath Mishra in the house, he told, get my book. Go get my book, he told to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. It was like maybe 3-4 year old. He went and he started searching his book in the house. And while he was walking, he was hearing ankle bells. He was not wearing ankle bells, but he was hearing that. How come? Where are these ankle bells sounds coming from? Sachi Mata and Jagannath Mishra are wondering where are the ankle bells sounds coming from. He was looking around here and there. They don't get them. Gauranga Mahaprabhu got the book and he gave it. Papa, or what, Baba, whatever definitely not daddy. He gave the book. And then he took that book and then he went inside the house. Where is that sound coming from? Then he saw all footprints everywhere. The whole house was filled with footprints. And in all those footprints, there was a flag, there was a lotus, there was all the signs of Vishnu. The footprints that are seen in the foots of Vishnu. And Jagannath Mishra was like, maybe our Gopal in the house started walking. Our DT Gopal started walking. Right? Because, and such an auspicious thing that we have got those, but they could never recognize. And of course, he was a darling of Navadvip. All the Matajis would all the time come and be around him all the time. There are so many pastimes. Right? But this one thing. Once one Brahmana came. One Brahmana came to Jagannath Mishra's house. And when a Brahmana comes, you want to serve the Brahmana. Now, this pastime can be told for hours, but I'll tell you in glimpse. Jagannath Mishra told, please, looks like you have not eaten anything. Why don't you cook and eat? It is already evening, you please cook and eat. Brahmana said, no, I'm okay, I don't need to cook, I'm okay, I don't need to eat. No. It's very important that you please cook, because we can't cook for you, we'll provide all the facility, you can cook and eat. And Brahmana said, okay, because you're so insisting, I'll cook and eat. So he went there, he cleaned the whole place. Now it's very clean thing. He has to clean the whole kitchen, the whole area, and then he has to do the cooking. And then the whole cooking is over, he has to offer to Gopal, the deity of Gopal. So he cooked everything, he went and took the plate and kept there. And as soon as he started, Namo Vishnu, whatever the mantra was, then to offer to Gopal, he opened his eyes and this Chaitanya, little Gauranga comes and he's eating that. Right in front of him. Hey, what is this? Hi, what is this? What are you doing? You should not eat. I'm still offering to Krishna. You cannot eat. Krishna has to eat, then you can eat. How can the child eat? How can he became so. And Jagannath Mishra was so upset. Nimai, how can you do that? You can't do that. You can't eat. I mean, he has worked so hard to make it. Then the Brahmana said, maybe Jagannath Mishra ji, I don't deserve to eat today. And by the way, I'm not even interested to eat. That's okay. No. You have to. This is very bad. You have to eat. What do you mean? You have to eat. Means he has to again clean. He has to again clean the whole kitchen, again clean the whole platform, again clean all the vegetables, again cut all the vegetables, again boil it, again make it. And again he made it. And this time, again he started offering Hare Krishna. Stop. He's eating again. Jagannath Mishra was this wild Krishna. He took a stick and started running behind Nimai. And Nimai started running everywhere. He said, please, now this one time, you cook. We will catch hold of this fellow. You called all the women. Catch hold of this fellow. He's doing so much nuisance house. Make sure that he doesn't come this side when he's offering. Then the woman started playing with Nimai. No, nobody can be strict with Nimai. He's so sweet. You can't be strict with him. He's going around playing. In the meantime, he cleaned. He cooked, and he started offering. And he was playing in such a way, sometimes you don't know where he is. He's behind the table, suddenly he's there, suddenly he's there. By the time they found out, he's eating there. Hi, where do you eat? You're not supposed to eat. I'm offering to Gopal, you're not supposed to eat. Like, already ate. Then Jagannath Mishra went to the Brahman and said, Brahman said, no. I can't. I mean, cleaning, cooking. First of all, I'm not even hungry. Okay. Don't, just leave the matter. It's okay. Then no. But he was not agreeing. This time, Vishwarup, his elder brother, so beautiful, Vishwarup, he came. And he looked at the Brahmin and said, Brahmanji, if you come to our house and we don't cook and eat, what kind of justice we are doing to our family, our house? Just by looking at Vishwarup, we fell in love. Because he's Balaram. He's so beautiful. Okay, I'll cook again. But this time, what did they do? They took Nimai to a room, they locked the room, and they sat inside. Everybody sat inside, around him, literally witnessing him, like, where is this fellow going? Right? And exactly after cooking everything, cleaning, cooking and everything, the whole thing was kept there. And everybody is like, yes, I think it's going to happen. They all slept. Because Nidra Devi was involved. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu invoked Nidra Devi to come. Everybody slept except one person. The Brahmin. Right? And he was offering, and he was like, Hare Krishna, he opened his eyes and he said, Hi, what is this? You are again eating. Don't you understand? So many times your father has told you. This time Mahaprabhu got enough. Enough is enough. What is your problem? You are calling me to eat. When I'm eating, you are shouting. He said, Gopal, come and eat. Gopal, come and eat. I know who Gopal. I'm the one who's supposed to eat. Then he looked at him. Then he revealed his form of Gopal. He revealed his form of Gopal, and that Brahman became so perplexed. He could not understand what is happening. He took that thali, what he made, and he started putting the food on his eyes, on his ears, on his mouth. He wanted to eat that. He was honored by Gopal. Can you imagine when God eats that in front of you? How do you want to eat? You don't know where you are eating from. Right? And then suddenly everybody woke up in the house. And Nimai went back and is there on the bed only. And Jagannath Mishra is like, Brahmanji, what happened? Did you offer? Yes, I offered. I offered. What happened to this person? Why is he eating like this? He's smearing the food all over his body. Literally, whole body is filled with food. Right? And Nimai is like standing inside. By the way, before he went, he told this Brahman, I am Krishna, but nobody knows I am. And you have to maintain that confidentiality. You're not going to tell anyone that I am Krishna. Right? I will remain in Navadvip. And you're not going to tell me. You're going to promise that? Yes, I'll promise. So every single day, the Brahman would come to Nimai's house and he would sit there and see for some time Nimai, and he would go. He would just look at Krishna. He knows that he is Krishna, and Krishna knows that this Brahman knows. And then he would come and go. Right? So there are many pastimes like that. I will definitely stop now. Right? But I'm not going to show this slide. There are so many. I mean, like really cute pastimes, but I'll go forward. I'm not going to show it. But I'll make you read this. Please repeat after me. It is stated that Ananta, an incarnation of the Lord,
an incarnation of the
who
Lord,
has unlimited mouths,
who has unlimited mouths,
cannot reach the end of his glorification of the Lord. Although Ananta has been describing the Lord since time immemorial. So what to speak of demigods like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, or others?
Speak of demigods like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and others.
There is no end to Lord's pastimes. Right? I wish I would have done some more, but I am happy. I know what they are. So what is your homework? You have to go and hear what they are. So I will send the link in the group. Gaur Leela Childhood Pastimes. Please hear them. Right? Many sannyasis in ISKCON have, like, especially the likes of Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, Loknath Swami Maharaj. When they speak Gaur Kathana, they literally go into it. And they really experience Gauranga's presence there. You have to hear from them. Hearing from me is like Xerox. All one point you don't know what is getting Xerox. But anyway, so I'll send those pastimes. Please take your time and hear. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Leela always continues. Right? So Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki
Jai!
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare.
I know it's late, but still we'll have Gaur Aarti. Gaur Aarti is our Aarti to Gauranga Mahaprabhu on the day he has appeared. Right? So it will take 10 minutes for the Gaur Aarti.
No, while the Gaura is going on, some others can do
Yeah. While it is going on, you can do Pushpa. You don't have to wait. Right? But everybody who knows Gaur Aarti can sing. Who doesn't know can at least hum behind it. And please browse for Kiba Jaya. Right? Gaura Aarti. You'll find it. Okay? Hare Krishna. Please somebody wrap up the place so that everything is remote, all the things are remote, take 5 minutes. Hare Krishna. This we can close. No need of projector. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, can you do the coverage?
Yes.
Decrease that. Hare Krishna. Can somebody show me Gaur Aarti on the mobile?
All the Prabhujis can come this side. Now you can come this side. Matajis can come this side. We all can witness. And one by one can go and start the Abhishekam after the Aarti is over. I mean, after the Deepam, Dhupam is over, you can go and start the Pushpa Abhishekam. Samrit? Okay. Brother?
Yeah, can you play the Gaur Aarti tune?
Okay? It's okay. Can one of you go and call everybody? Because Gauranga Mahaprabhu will appear in the stage. Come, you can play the tune. Actually, the last Sachi Suttam I could not follow. I could not go with you, so I said, stop it. Please, you can play the Gaur Aarti. You played very nicely. Sir, does everybody have the Kirtan in front of you who don't know? Gaura Aarti, Kiba Jaya Jaya. You can go to Google Guru. Say Kiba Jaya Jaya. Okay, everybody, please have it in front of you. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Gaur Nitai ki Jai, Jagannath Baldev Subhadramani ki Jai. Can two Prabhujis remove all this? All these things. Keep it somewhere inside. We don't need any of this. It will take 2 minutes.
Shiv Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande Arati Kasho. Everyone. Shiv Jayo.
Namaste. हिरण्याकाशे पूर्वक्षः शीलटङ्कानकालाये हेतो नरसिंहो भरतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहादिं शरणं प्रपद्ये
स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की
जय।
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परम सप्राचार्य स्तोत्र दिवान भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी शील प्रभुपाद की
जय।
नमाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। नवद्वीपायपुर धाम की जय। कुरुक्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथ धाम की जय। गंगे माई की जय। यमुने माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। ट्रांसलेटर बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। ट्रांसलेटर प्रसादन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। विदाई गौर हरि प्रेमानंद
हरि हरि बोल।
All glories to assembled devotees.
हरे कृष्णा।
All glories to assembled devotees.
हरे कृष्णा।
All glories to assembled devotees.
हरे कृष्णा।
All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gaurang.
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
और पूर्णिमा महामहोत्सव की
जय। जय
हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की
जय
16 राउंड चैंटिंग की लीला प्रभुपाद की
जय
इंटरनेशनल सोसाइटी ऑफ कृष्णा कॉन्शियसनेस की
जय
जय हो प्रेमानंद
हरे हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरे कृष्ण
विद्यानंद 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 गौरंग गौरंग विद्यानंद गौरंग विद्यानंद गौरंग विद्यानंद विद्यानंद
Hare Krishna, everybody. Please lift your hands if you can. And with all your heart, please pray to Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu that he should deliver you in whichever condition you are. You try to be sincere and he will take you out of the cycle of birth and death and give you Krishna Prema. Please chant. This is the best Hare Krishna mantra that you can chant right now, like this one.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
One more.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Last time.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki
Jai
Shri Mayapur Dham ki
Jai.
Let us thank Praveen Prabhu and Sumo Mataji with 3 Lord Haribols for calling us to their house and celebrating Gaura Purnima together.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Today's birthday will Bhavana. Yes, let us stand. Where is Bhavana Mataji? Haribol, Haribol. Ram Reddy Prabhu. Yes, she's here. Hare Krishna. Let us chant 3 Hare Krishna mantras for spiritual upliftment and spiritual happiness in life and good health also.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
This is a very auspicious day to bring some spiritual changes. So if somebody is struggling with anything in spiritual life, be it chanting more rounds, reaching 16 rounds, leaving some unnecessary things like onion garlic or non-vegetarian or anything that is not favorable, today is the day to start. So if you start today, Lord's blessings will there to make you reach there. Hare Krishna. So we have a cake now. Ekadashi cake? Okay. Hare Bol. So we can eat it tomorrow then. Everybody can only glimpse on the cake. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you,
Hare Krishna to you, Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you, Hare Rama to you. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. Hare Krishna to you. Panchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaha. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you.
No more gap, have prasadam. They've been fasting since morning. Whoever is fasting, please have it. But don't have too much, you'll have indigestion. Yeah, so we have one evening at BSK, Hare Krishna. This Friday, whoever has not given counts, please give count. The BSK is a very safe place. So far, no one has. I mean, like, everybody has returned alive. So you can come and stay on Friday evening and come back on Sunday evening. So please give your numbers. Huh? Yeah, Saturday evening. Yeah, if you are ecstatic, you can even Sunday. Hare Krishna. So also give the Sunday Satsang numbers if you are still not given. Hare Krishna. The next Sunday Satsang is in Satya Prabhu's house. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Thank you, Gaura. Like Gaura. Yeah.